Hey y'all, I'm back with another video. So in today's vlog, I'm gonna be talking about and also showing you guys some work that me and my dad is doing to the mobile home that was posted on my IG page a couple of months ago, probably sometime last year, like in November-ish I think. But I'm really excited because even though it looks ugly on the outside, the inside looks beautiful and it's coming together. So today it's just me and my dad that's working together, and we are going to I think it's like a mobile home shop or something like that to pick up the bed skirts. So they finally came in, so we're gonna try to get that installed around the base of the mobile home. This mobile home is a 3-bedroom, I think it is. No, 1, 2, is it a 3-bedroom? I can't remember. Is it a 2 or 3? I think it's a 3. But anyways, it's a 2 or 3 bedroom, 2 full bath mobile home. The inside looks amazing. I'm gonna do a tour once we go inside of the mobile home and when we start to, you know, work on it. So we have to, so today the plan is to lay down the carpet, which we picked out already. What was it? Put up the little hinges on the cabinets for the kitchen, because the last time we was down here we primed and painted all the cabinets. So instead of buying new cabinets, we just got some really nice paint or whatever to brighten up the place and stuff like that. We finished laying down the I don't think it's vinyl or whatever. I think it's like the things that the panel that goes on a wall. So we picked out a really nice color. I think my sister was the one that picked that out if it wasn't my dad. So I'm really excited at how this all is coming together. We got to also lay down the vinyl. I'm not too sure if my dad came back out here and actually did that part, but we did pick out the vinyl that we wanted. And like I said, I'm not sure if he actually went and got the rows that he needed for the square footage that we was gonna lay it in, because it's going inside the living room, not the living room, in the kitchen and the hallway. So the bedrooms and the living room is gonna have carpet, and the kitchen and the hallways are gonna have the vinyl along with the bathrooms and stuff like that. So it's coming together. I'm really excited about this property. This is something my dad has had for a while, and I think a couple of months ago I was looking at a YouTube video. It's pretty warm out here. It's supposed to be like 63 degrees out here. But anyway, I was looking at a YouTube, not a YouTube video, was it a YouTube video? Or I was listening to either a podcast or looking at a YouTube video, and it was about like these 2 African-American couples. They were talking about how they broke into real estate by fixing and flipping mobile homes and stuff like that. So I was like, ding, 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 ding. I was like, you know what, we got this mobile home out here. It's been sitting here, and like we're not collecting any rent on it or anything like that, and we're just paying taxes on it. We need to go and get it fixed up. So I actually planted that bug in my dad's head, because he's been trying to just he wanted to get a whole new mobile home, and I was like, look, why don't we just rent it out, fix it up a little, rent it out and stuff like that, and with the proceeds of that we can go ahead and get another one, or you know, get a residential home built on the land. But anyway, this is the house behind me. So it's pretty big, it's pretty long and stuff. Like I said, the outside looks ugly. I mean, zoom it in a little. The outside looks ugly, but the inside looks nice. So eventually, once we get the inside painted up and stuff, we're going to paint the outside. We already came up with the color schemes that we want. I think we were doing like a white top and then like a gray middle and a black bottom. I think the bed skirts are white. I'm not too sure, but we picked out colors that is gonna bring it to life and let it pop from the street and stuff like that. So we're almost finished renovating it out, and it's coming together very well, and I'm really excited. So I've been coming down here on the weekends and stuff. Sometimes I think the first time when we actually started working on that, I brought my son with me. So my aunt was watching my son while me and my dad was out here cutting down the bushes that was around the house, because I was like, no, that needs to go and stuff. But I'm really excited about the progress that is coming along with this mobile home and stuff like that. I do not know the year of the house or whatever. My dad knows that. But you know, mobile homes, they're pretty easy, and I don't want to say cheap, but they're most cost efficient to fix up. They don't require as much material as home would need if you were like fixing and flipping a home. And I would estimate that it probably would have taken, well, we probably put about 5 to 10,000 into this already. So well, more so my dad did. I just come out here and you know, he get labor out of me. But I'm really excited because we're working on built-in generational wealth and family wealth and stuff like that. We're really big on real estate. We actually have a home in New York that we actually live in, but we rent out the second and third floors. But right now we currently are renovating those right now. But like I said, this was something easier and didn't cost that much money up front to fix up. And once we get it fixed up and get it rented out and stuff like that, it's going to cash flow and we'll be able to fund other projects that we want to do. So I'm really excited about this project. So stay tuned and welcome to the mobile home restoration. So this is my daddy. Say hey, daddy.
What's up?
So
that's my princess.
Your princess. It's my princess. First it was the product, now it's the princess. So anyway, what are we about to do now?
We're about to go pick up some skirts for the lower part of the mobile home. So it keeps all the critters and keep all the cold wind from getting underneath of it to freeze the pipes up and keep it warm.
How long did it take when did you order it?
I ordered it last week. It takes like 7 days to get here. It got here yesterday.
You ordered it last week?
Yep, it got here yesterday.
Oh, so it'll take longer than what I thought it did.
And we're on the way to go pick it up to get it to start with the repairs of finishing up the mobile home.
Okay, so what's the plan for today?
The plan for the day is to put down the linoleum in the kitchen.
What is linoleum for the people that don't know what linoleum is?
Linoleum is like a thick padding. Like instead of putting down tiles, you put down it's like a 12 by 17 foot piece of linoleum. You roll it out, you glue it down, and you secure it.
Okay, so we're doing that today. What else?
We're doing the kitchen cabinets. We refaced them about a month ago, so we're gonna start installing them back and put the kitchen drawers back up.
Back in.
Finish the moldings and then finish up the bathroom. Finish putting down some linoleum in the bathroom. Make sure all the fixture stuff is good. And we got to install carpet in 2 bedrooms.
Is it 2 bedrooms or 3?
It's 3 bedrooms.
Okay, I couldn't remember. So it's 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, y'all, because I couldn't remember what it was. So I was talking about the outside. I showed them the picture of the outside of the mobile home, but I told them the inside is coming together pretty well. So do you remember the colors that we were going for?
The colors is going with a dark gray
at the top.
At the top, with
Stay in the right lane.
With a white outline, middle section. With the
And the bed skirts is what color?
The skirts are white, so it's gonna be gray, white, and gray and white.
Okay.
2-tone.
Okay. So the other question I wanted to ask you was why you decided to eventually or officially start to actually do something to this property while you was sitting on it.
It was going to waste, and I was losing funds by having it, and I saw it could benefit someone else by living in it. And it would help me with my other projects that I have to do, which Stephanie knows I have another home in New York, a 3-family home that I'm in the process of renovating it too. On the 3rd floor.
I don't mean to interrupt you. What have you noticed around the area?
In 1 mile.
Around the area, it's a lot of people remodeling the homes.
A lot of gentrification.
There's a lot of white people moving into the neighborhood.
Gentrification.
White people moving to the neighborhood, which is there's no problem with that. But I also got a different race of people, all different races of people.
So why is building generational wealth and investing in real estate so important to do in the African American community? And why did you look at real estate as a way to build generational wealth and retire yourself?
Well, it kind of started with me and your mother and buying a home that we have got now to better ourselves, to better our kids,
Speak
to give
to the
them
people.
a future.
Speak to the people. Okay.
To give them a future to look forward to. So I learned in life, to have something is to get something. So if you want something, don't be afraid not to go out and get it. And don't try to get a whole lot. Just get a little bit. From the little bit, you will gain the things you need to be able to survive out here.
So there's like an old proverb, I think that's the right word to say, where it says, how do you eat an elephant? You eat an elephant one bite at a time because it's so huge. So that's what I can relate that to. So another thing I wanted to ask before we jump back into the real estate stuff, how long have you been an entrepreneur for? Have you ever worked for anybody? Because I said this in my my blog, my last
In
video.
1.8 miles,
I've been an
turn left onto
entrepreneur
Bennett's
ever since
pasture
I
road.
was 16, once I left home.
Where are you from?
I'm from Chesapeake, Virginia.
Okay.
A little part called Northwest Chesapeake.
Moyoc?
No, it's Northwest. It's
Okay.
in the west part of Virginia. So a little section, it's called Northwest, the northwest side of Chesapeake.
Okay. So back to
Back on that day, like I said, I've been entrepreneur ever since I left home, which is I was 16. I started my own little business of a mechanic, working in the backyard of my cousin in a little 2-bay garage. And from there, I moved myself up from a 2-bay to a 4-bay to doing body work, light mechanical work, till I was able to have the tools and equipment to do heavier work, changing engine, changing transmissions.
In 1 mile, turn left onto Bennett's pasture road.
I had, and I've been doing that pretty much from the age of 17.
So what are some of the cons, the pros and the cons of being an entrepreneur? Some like things you battled, some.
But pretty much the only thing that I said you could battle is dealing with people.
But that's important though.
That's it. You
And
just
building
gotta, you
relationships.
just have to know how to deal with people.
How to talk
There's
to
that
people.
old saying, the customer's always right, even though they're wrong. Just know how to deal with them will make it okay for yourself and them. You can show them what you mean, and then you could understand
Stay in
them,
the
and you
right
could
lane.
understand you.
So one last thing, what advice would you give to people who are starting out in real estate or want to be entrepreneurs?
Don't be afraid. Take a chance in life and start it with something small. But main thing about it, hang around positive people.
Change your circle. If you're not around people that motivate you and influence you to
Turn
do
left
better and
onto
want
Bennett's
better.
pasture road.
Turn left right here. Okay, so anyway, we're here to go pick up these bed skirts. So,
Not bad skirts. It's called skirts.
whatever. I mean, if you think about it, you know how the beds had the bed
You
skirts.
know what skirts is?
All right, what was that you wanted to say? You said I was what?
No, I was just talking to my daughter Stephanie about the investment.
About
As we was young, we was taught to be afraid of not to invest, to be afraid not to take a chance, to be afraid of not taking a chance. But once you break through that there of knowing that, hey, you can do it. But when we get around certain people, that we get the denial saying, no, what, you're not qualified, or you're overqualified, or this is not for you. You cannot afford this. You can afford anything that you would like to have out here in the world. You just got to take that chance and say, I can do this, which
Take
I
action.
did. And I've been doing it pretty much all my life with many things, with cars, motorcycles, equipments, and even though with relationships, saying that, oh, that person is too good for me, I will never be with that person. But I found it just about opening my mouth and taking that chance and say, can I? It also worked. So I was telling people in life, don't be afraid, as we was taught, and live your life strongly. Because it's out here for you. You just got to take that chance in life. And to the people, keep the faith and make it happen for yourself.
All right. Hey y'all, so we just arrived at the location where we're picking up the the bed skirts or the skirt thingies that go at the bottom of the mobile home. So I'm gonna flip the camera around. I think it's like packaged right now. Yes, mobile home parts. And this place is in, where are we? This is Suffolk? Suffolk, Virginia. So if anybody is looking for mobile home parts information or like places where they sell parts at, I'll leave the business information down in the description box below.
Yeah, he kind of whipped me off.
I never ripped you off. You know I never got you. No. You
He
got
said, I'm going to save you $25. I said, okay, that sounds good.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
But they didn't fit?
It fit.
Why didn't it fit?
It fit.
You talking about the door?
Yeah, it did. But I ain't get the lock.
They already told you 5.
Right.
So I said, 5,000, huh? So I take my wife with me sometimes. I'd have her looking underneath the sinks, and she would say,
Check the floor,
uh-oh,
the roof, everything.
there's been a water
Right.
leak. I'd always say, let's see, new front door, new back door, gonna need 3 windows, bathtub. You know, I'm just writing all this down. And the person who's sitting there, they hear that. I'm not telling them, but they hear what I was saying. And then you go back, and I'd say, I take my business card. I'll never forget this one. I told him, I said, I'll give you $1,500 right now. Oh man, I gotta have more than that. I said, okay, here. Take my business card, I'll write $1,500, good for 24 hours, expires it. And I said, if you change your mind, let me know.
That's it.
Every time I did that, I never got out of the park
Because you know
before
what?
they
But you
called
did-
me.
Just like when I buy somebody's
that.
cars and stuff. When I buy the cars and stuff, I look around also when you got an oil leak. Oh, you know, it's got a tapping in it. Oh, you know what? You got a dent or whatever. You know what to do to it. He asked him $3,000.
Yeah.
I said, by the time, man, listen, I'll give you $1,500 right now. He said, no, man, I'm selling for
Cash
$3,000. But this, you know what? Somebody else come up, they're gonna see the same thing. So you know what?
And you're there with money.
Money,
Right.
cash.
I had one lady had 2 homes side by side.
Mobile homes?
In Red Oaks. She painted the outside the same colors, did the inside basically the same, but she bought all the materials, put new windows and doors in and did the floor work. These homes were move-in ready, okay? And she developed cancer. She knew her time was going. She had her daughter in the other one next door to her. And she wanted her daughter to go to school over at Regent University in Virginia Beach. And she wanted to get an apartment over there. Be easier for the daughter. She could take care of the kid. And she says, Ken, you want to buy my home? I said, I'll come down and look at it. And I feel cold day. And I'm down there at night looking at them. And I knew I knew everything she had done. I'd already been through the homes before she moved through. I said, what are you looking to get for it? I like 25 for mine and 20 for that one. I said, it's a little out of my league. Well, what's that? I said, well. I was going to make you an offer, but that's only $15,000. If we could work a deal, I was going to give you the money today. And she said, what?
Cash.
I said, yeah. I said, how much are you going to give me? I said, I'll give you $20,000 for both of them. But it's got to have it. And I said, and she said, well, let me think of that. I never got out of the park. I was in Red Oaks. Never got out of the park. She says, come on back. She says, when can you have the 5? I said, as soon as the bank opens tomorrow. I just go pull it out. I just happen to have that on me. And because it's hard to go negotiate if you don't have the cash in your pocket.
You
know, if you-
cash, that
if-
means it's a done deal.
Yeah. They were clean. I didn't have to do
Yo, I
nothing.
hear about this stuff,
I
but
didn't
it's
have
like,
to.
it's different when you
this
read about it.
this only
It's
happens
crazy.
every once in a while. This
Right.
is what you call the home run. And I hit that
Right place, right time.
Right.
18,500 and 20,000. I only
Woo!
gave 20,000. I got 20,000 for her house,
So-
and then the 18,500 in a 5-day flip.
Wow. Hey y'all, so today is day 2 of the mobile home restoration. So yesterday we went and got the siding, the skirts, and we picked up some blinds and stuff to put on the outside of, to put up So anyway, I'm gonna go in so you guys can see what we're working on today. So today is vinyl day. We're laying down on vinyl on the floor. Right now my uncle is evening out the floor in the kitchen so that when we lay the vinyl out, everything is smooth and even. Sorry, I'm a little tired today. I did get some rest, but I'm sleepy. But still gotta put this work in. But anyway, I'm gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see what the current skirt looks like on the mobile home. I don't have any pictures of the new skirt that we went and got, but it's all white and it's really nice. So we have it on the side of the house right now.
That is so cool.